Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. The Little Nightmares series has carved out a special place in the horror genre. It's not about jump scares or intense combat, it's about a feeling of being small and helpless in a world that's too big, too grotesque, and utterly indifferent to your survival. The first two games were masterclasses in atmospheric dread and environmental storytelling, but now the series is back with a major twist and a new developer at the helm. This is Little Nightmares 3, and the big question is, does adding a friend to the nightmare enhance the experience, or does it kill the magic? Today, we're diving deep into this co-op horror adventure to see if it's worth the hype. We'll look at the new developer, the new characters, the controversial co-op mechanics, and whether this new entry lives up to the legacy of its predecessors. So, before you and a buddy decide to step back into the nowhere, let's find out if Little Nightmares 3 is worth your time and money. First up, let's address the elephant in the room. The original creators, Tarsier Studios, have moved on from the series. Taking their place is Supermassive Games, the team behind Until Dawn and the Dark Pictures anthology. This is a studio that knows a thing or two about horror, but their style is very different. They're known for cinematic, choice-driven narratives, not the quiet show-don't-tell style of Little Nightmares. So the big question has been, can they capture the same lightning in a bottle? From everything we've seen and played, the answer is a resounding mostly yes. Supermassive has done a commendable job of sticking to the established formula. The game feels like a Little Nightmares game. The art style is still that beautiful claymation-esque horror, the atmosphere is thick with dread, and the storytelling is still largely environmental. This feels like a faithful continuation, not a radical reinvention, and for many fans, that's a huge relief. The biggest change, of course, is the addition of two-player online co-op. You can also play solo with an AI partner, but the game is clearly designed with two humans in mind. You play as two new children, Lo and Alone, who are trying to escape a twisted, funhouse mirror version of reality called the Nowhere. Each character has a unique tool that is essential for solving puzzles. Lo has a bow and arrow, perfect for hitting distant switches or cutting down obstacles. Alone has a wrench, used for smashing through barriers or tightening bolts on strange machinery. This isn't just a gimmick, the entire game is built around this codependent relationship. You'll be hoisting each other up ledges, creating distractions for one another, and combining your tools to overcome environmental challenges. When it works, it feels brilliant. There's a real sense of satisfaction when you and your partner wordlessly figure out a complex puzzle together. And hey, if you enjoy these breakdowns and want to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/messydev. Big shout out to Grimlock and Bolis for fueling the grind. You guys keep this possible. So, what does Little Nightmares 3 get right? Well, a lot. The world is as creative and terrifying as ever. We've seen glimpses of new locations like the Necropolis, a desert-like ruin, and a creepy abandoned carnival. The new monsters, like the giant grotesque monster baby, are pure nightmare fuel and fit perfectly within the series' established rogues gallery. The co-op puzzles are, for the most part, cleverly designed. They force communication and teamwork in a way that feels organic to the world, and the game is still gorgeous. The art direction, the lighting, the sound design, it all comes together to create an atmosphere that is both beautiful and deeply unsettling. However, the co-op is also the source of the game's biggest potential problems. While many puzzles are great, some of the more action-oriented or stealth sequences can be incredibly frustrating with a partner. The series is known for its punishing trial-and-error gameplay. When you're playing alone, that's on you. But when you fail a sequence for the 10th time because your partner zigged when they should have zagged, it can test the limits of your friendship. Some previews have pointed out that the co-op, while well-intentioned, can sometimes break the tension and feeling of isolation that made the first two games so special. Sharing the experience can make it less scary, and the frustration of coordinating with another player can pull you out of the immersive atmosphere. It's a delicate balance, and it seems like Supermassive hasn't gotten it perfect every single time. Little Nightmares 3 is launching at a price point of $39.99 for the standard edition, which is a bit more than its predecessors. There's also a deluxe edition for $59.99 that includes an expansion pass with 2 future story chapters. A nice pre-order bonus is that you get a free copy of Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition, a 4K 60 frames per second remaster of the first game, which is a great touch for newcomers. So, after all that, is Little Nightmares 3 worth the hype? This is a tough one, and it really comes down to what you want from the experience. You should definitely buy this game if you're a fan of the series and want more of that unique atmospheric horror. You have a friend who you love solving puzzles with and don't mind a bit of trial and error frustration. You appreciate artistic, visually stunning games that tell their stories through the environment. You might want to wait for a sale if the idea of co-op in a Little Nightmares game sounds like it would ruin the experience for you. You have a low tolerance for frustrating, repetitive stealth or chase sequences. You're a solo player and are worried about how effective the AI partner will be. Ultimately, Little Nightmares 3 looks like a worthy, if not perfect, successor. It successfully carries the torch of the series, delivering the same creepy, beautiful, and unsettling world that fans have come to love. The addition of co-op is a bold move, and while it might not be for everyone, it adds a new layer of complexity and interaction to the formula. The hype is real, but it comes with a caveat. This is a game that could be one of the best co-op experiences of the year, or it could be a friendship-ending frustration fest. The line between the two is as thin as the children you're trying to save. So, what do you think? Are you excited to team up and face the nightmares, or do you prefer to suffer alone? Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe for more deep dives into the biggest upcoming games. We'll see you next time.